All right, gang, welcome to today's version of Vineyard Boys Hockey. Plymouth South in town on the snowy day. Good day of travel for them over, I bet. As you saw on our screen, if you were with us a few minutes ago, our pregame sponsor was Atrex for the season. Helped us out, big sponsorship for the boys, warm-ups this year. We want to say thank you to Atrex. Get online, do a little research about what they offer. They're involved with Bauer and the customization of the skates. We appreciate it. And then, of course, on your screen now is our first period sponsor, Mike Santuro at Santuro Hospitality, our corporate team sponsor this year, and first period sponsor, Mike, Jen, all the gang over at all their establishments. We can't say enough about them. We appreciate them. They're very generous to all Vineyard athletics, but this winter season, they've been helping out Vineyard Boys Hockey. Catch them in the bottom right corner for the remainder of the period. You'll see all their establishments. We love to support local establishments that support us. Get out, spend your money local. They always give back to the community. So we'll have a buzzer here in a minute. Warm-ups will be over with. We'll get to the starting lineups and national anthem and get this one started. We do have a lineup for Plymouth South, so hopefully we'll get those names to you today. Anyone watching from that side? Vineyard's going to be in those white jerseys, purple numbers, black helmets, black shells. And Plymouth will be sporting the black uniforms, black all the way top to bottom with the teal numbers and outline. And stay with us when we do the national anthem. We'll take you right through it. On the camera today, Chris Wiggin, the eye in the sky. I'm Ryan Ruley. We'll be with you for the broadcast. If you've got our phone numbers, give us a shout if something's going on. Text us if something's not going right. Louis Lafitte in the house, yeah. Sergeant LaBelle, OBPD's here to support the gang. And youth hockey, as usual, at the blue line, always out for the opening call and the national anthem with our players. It's a good tradition that's been going on for a few years here. It's good to see melding with youth hockey, getting the youths out there. Starting in goal for Plymouth South, the goalie number 30, Ollie Noyes. Number 25, the forward Mike Burlow. Devin Rotondi, the freshman forward, number 23. At center, number 3, Gio Santo Suoso. And if I mispronounce it, I apologize, but we'll try to get it. On D, number 14, Drew Mulligan. And also on D, number 6, the senior Lucas Bartlett. And now the starting lineup for your Vineyarders. In goal, number 33, Russell Coogan. Left wing, number 6, Peter Williamson. At center, number 12, Donnie Gregory. And at right wing, number 9, Ryan Height. And on D, number 7, Truman Halby. And number 28, Angus Cummings. So we'll take you through the national anthem. We'll go silent here and let it do its thing. We'll be right back. All right. So youth hockey goes off the ice after the national anthem. As we said before, it's become a bit of a tradition. A different team each home game comes out with the varsity squad. It's pretty cool. Gives the kids a taste. Get a look at the locker room. See all the big guys and girls. You know, the girls program does it too, so pretty cool. So the Vineyard looking to rebound. The last game was over in Sandwich, a tough one. Vineyard went down 4-1 second period, but battled back, tied at 4-4. Sandwich was able to get one on the board late in the game and take the win. So the Vineyard getting back to work here at home against Plymouth South. So on the ice for the Vineyard, going to be Griff Callahan, the captain, taking the drop, height to his right. And Williamson to his left. Halby's going to bring it up to center ice. He's going to push it into the zone. Plymouth South swings it D to D around the backside of the net, tries to poke it out, but it's tied up by Callahan. Callahan getting stingy, won't let it break out. Cummings at the point, snapshot low, deflected, rebound, score! We're on the board early, folks. Cummings down low with a snapshot, went off the goalie, and Williamson picked it up, put it up high in the right corner as we view the net. Good start for the Vineyard. 1-0, 14:38 left in the first period. 22 seconds in, the Vineyard strikes first. Told you they had to bounce back from that Sandwich game. It looks like they want it, so hopefully we can keep this up. Gregory on the drop, Rowe Huffam to his right. Gregory's going to take it in the zone. Huffam and Medeiros there. Medeiros, good body work low. He's got a stick on the puck. Tied up by the goalie. Another chance for the Vineyard. So far, 2 drops and 2 aggressive approaches in the zone for the Vineyard. Gregory on the drop, pops out to the point. Played by Huffam, backhand. Comes out of the zone. Back to get it for the Vineyard is Mattel. Backhand chip up the top. Rory puts it up to the point. Snapshot wide of the net. Mattel's going to try to break it up. And out. Good body contact on the boards. A scrum for it. Mattel doing battle. Medeiros gets it. Hits it to center ice to Huffam. It's intercepted by Plymouth South and up into the Vineyard bench. Again, if you joined us a little late, our first period sponsor, Santoro Hospitality, corporate team sponsor for Vineyard Boys Hockey this year. We're always happy to recognize our local establishments. Mike Santoro, Jen, all the gang down there always supporting the programs. He says good luck to Coach Mary and Coach Snowden as they played high school baseball for him. Bottom right-hand corner for the rest of the period, you'll see all of Mike's establishments. Off the face-off, Plymouth South dumps it deep into the zone. The Vineyard turns around. Wiggin gives it a shove. The arms are up. It's going to be an icing. It's going to come all the way back down. As we settle into the broadcast, we'll get rid of Plymouth South because it's a mouthful. We'll just call them South or Plymouth. Bear with us once we know everybody realizes who we're playing, and it's at the bottom of your screen on the scoreboard. We'll shorten it up a little bit. The breakout for the Vineyard. Williamson goes wide. Heights in the middle. The slot shot. Ooh, just wide in the net. Wiggin at the point. Got loose on him. Gonna have a breakaway potential here. Nice save. Coogan tried to sneak it on the short side. Coogan says no. Snapshot on net. Coogan gloves it. Face off at the near dot. That was 25. Michael Burlow on the breakaway. Tried to sneak it short side, but Coogan was having none of it. Good opportunity for Plymouth South. Gregory will be at the drop on the dot. Cummings to his right. Huffam to his left, along with other defensemen. Snapshot goes up high over the net from the point. Medeiros gets to it first, plays it down to Halby. Halby's going to take it on the backside of the net and look to send it up the boards. He does. Plymouth South keeps it in. Back around the net. Halby will be the first one to it. Oh, nice nifty move by Halby. Kicks it here to Ro Huffam. Ro Huffam's looking center. It just misses. Joe Medeiros got a shot at it. He gets it into the zone. Gregory takes it. Goes wide. Backhand pass to the middle. They're looking for some help. Joe's looking to snap it around. Puck squirts loose. Plymouth South is going to be able to clear it. Cummings is there to try to play it. Plymouth South gains possession. They'll dump it and go for a change. Cummings will be the first one there. He'll come around the backside of the net and use his legs. Gregory takes over. Brings it wide in the zone. He's all by himself. Oh, Gregory off the post and high into the net. Nice, tricky little shot. He was all by himself. It was the only option as the Vineyard went for a change behind him. Face off, far side dot. Vineyard gets fresh. The delivery man, Benny Kokoska, will be on the drop. He's out there with Sauer and Texera. Plymouth South is going to break it out. They're looking center ice. It's broken up. Lockus, the big fella, ends up with it. Takes a hack, wrist shot, dubs it deep down in, and they'll chase. Sauer's going to be the first one to it. Benny Kokoska playing hard in the corner. Here comes Plymouth South. They're at center ice and now the blue line. Wrist shot, kicked aside by Coogan. Number 12, Colin McDermott. Oh, shot up high in the area of the goalie. Coogan alertly grabs it with the glove. I think it was number 10, Hunter Light, the freshman, who put that up towards the goal. Plymouth South plays at the top. They dump it down just wide of the net low. Dylan Waldman gives chase, kicks it out towards Williamson. They'll do battle on the boards. Plymouth South dumps it deep. It goes around the boards all the way to this near corner. They'll possess it. Past the center ice. Nice dump by Plymouth South. Looking for a shot. It gets broken up and out to the wide side. Dylan Waldman, the freshman, in there. Here comes the captain. He'll come out with the puck. Griff Callahan, he backhands it, but it's broken up. Height's able to possess it and go into the zone with it. Vineyard goes for fresh legs behind the play. Callahan will forecheck. Good job by Joe Medeiros. Good pressure and forecheck there to keep it in the zone. Wigan pinches. Keeps it in the zone. Vineyard stuffs it back down to that corner. Callahan goes to get fresh. Height will forecheck him low. Here comes the big fella. Nice hit by Medeiros. Keeps it in Wigan. Snapshot. Pad save. Rebound. Save. Nice rebound shot by Donnie Gregory. Saved by Ollie Noyes. Gregory's going to try to enter the zone. He will. He's looking for help. He's going to try to leave it. No, he shoots it. Nice save by Noyes. Snapshot. Low. Oh! Up off the pads. Had a chance by Wigan. Should be and is icing on Plymouth South. Still icing. Always will be. So the Vineyard will force the face-off on the icing all the way back down in the Plymouth defensive zone. Joe Medeiros, Ro Huffam, and Donnie Gregory on the ice forwards for the Vineyard. Cummings and Halby in the backside. Goes back into that corner. Nobody there for the Vineyard. Plymouth South swings it around. They'll try to get it out. Cummings at the point. Tries to keep it in. He does for the moment. Nice job by Gregory. It pops loose and gets out, but Gregory can go back in. Everyone's clear. Oh, nice drag. It's got a shot. Nice play by Gregory. It's going to kick it up to top to Cummings. Cross ice pass to Halby. A little too hot to handle. Plymouth South, good body by Halby to ride him off the puck. They had no choice but to dump it in the corner. Ooh, weird carom comes out towards the dot. Cummings, first one to it, backhands it. It's going to go sizzling down the ice. The arm should go up. It is and will be icing. The Vineyard was going for a line change. He put a little too much mustard on it. Face off down to the Vineyard defensive zone, far dot. On the ice for the Vineyard on the D side, it's going to be, looks like Mattel and Lockus. Benny, the delivery man, kicks it out to Sauer. Sauer tries to push it in the zone. He does. Texera is going to give chase, far corner, doing battle. Plymouth South trying to get in, but here comes Benny coming in hot like a rocket, breaks it up. Good work by Benny, good physical play by 22. Plymouth South, nothing to do with it. They liked it so early. They like this dump and chase game. Going to be a whistle for icing. I spoke with somebody earlier. It says that's how they play. They're a big dump and chase kind of team. They like to try to go after it, wear down their opponent. So we've seen a lot of that early today. Vineyard changes it up. The captain, Callahan, will be on the drop. Ryan Height to his right. Williamson to his left. Still got Mattel behind him with Lockus. Williamson, center pass out front. Oh, a beauty backhand. Lockus, snapshot, rebound. Oh, good job by Noyes in goal. Saved the first 2 shots. Rebound came out front. Callahan had a chance at it, but Noyes alertly got on top of that one. A lot of pressure on him. Noyes has made some good saves here in the first period. If you joined us, we're at 9 minutes left in the first period. The Vineyard's up 1-0. Quick score, 20 seconds into the game. Snapshot by Williamson. He was looking for goal number 2. Rory's holding it right now. That big body as he's holding that puck in. Others are trying to keep it in. Williamson and Callahan are there to try to help him. Still in for the moment. Now it's out. Lockus jams it back in the corner. Vineyard's got to get clear. They do. Now they're back on the chase. Height's going to be the first one towards it in the corner. Good pinch by Mattel. They're able to keep it in. Late hit looked like on Callahan. Put him into the bench well after the play. No call. Lockus with the big body. Plays buffer there. Mattel didn't like what he had. He pulls it back to reset the squad. Cross ice pass to Lockus. Lockus is going to go short pass up to Williamson. He chips it. Going to get fresh legs on the ice. Oh, puck squat's loose. Oh, what's this? Going to call offsides on the Vineyard. Wild bounce. Plymouth South didn't like the skate in hard by Height, so they tried to follow him around the ice, and Big Joe Medeiros came in to say, no, we're not going to do that. The refs immediately separate all of them. So the face-off will be just outside the Vineyard offensive zone, just outside the blue line. It'll be Gregory on the drop, Huffam to his right, Medeiros to his left. Puck goes into the zone. Plymouth South possesses it, sends it in. They'll chip it and dump and chase. Stick grab by Coogan. Settles it with the rush coming at him. We'll have a face-off on the near side dot. Again, we want to thank bottom right hand corner of the screen, Santoro Hospitality, your first period sponsor this year. Always proud to support Vineyard Athletics. Ooh, dangerous loose puck out front. Vineyard trying to clear it. Backhand from Huffam. Huffam's going to go center ice to Medeiros. Medeiros going to come in with a head of steam. He's got Gregory out front if he can get there. Oh, nice pass out front. Just missed Gregory. Puck squirts loose. Plymouth South going to try to break it out. Backhand, dump and chase again. They're going to go get fresh forwards, except for one on the chase. This is the name of their game. Oh, good body. Good body check and forecheck for Plymouth South. That's number 17, Finian King. Great hustle in the offensive zone for Mr. King. Wigan behind the net. Chips it up. Joe Medeiros is going for it, takes a big hit. On the play, 2-on-1, Gregory, slick. Nice shot out front, rebound. Oh, Huffam was right there, just missed it by an inch or two. Good pressure by the Vineyard. Cummings will collect it. D pass to Halby. Halby doesn't like what he has. He sends it up off the boards. Again, Plymouth South dumps and chases. Cummings sends it. It is going to be icing. Cummings was looking for that long pass for Texera, just a little too long. Texera gave chase, was certainly the closest man to it. Just couldn't catch up with it. So the delivery man, Kokoska. Oh, we're going to have a line change, late change. They're going to bring Callahan back on with Height and Williamson. Halby on the backside with Cummings. Vineyard wins the drop, back to Cummings. He'll cycle it up to Callahan. Callahan tries to get out, but good interception by Plymouth South. They send it deep in the zone. Gio Santuoso. If I'm mispronouncing it, I'm sorry. Vineyard dumps and does chase. Height will be the first one there. Head of steam, tries to center it, he does, nobody there. And here comes Plymouth South. 23. I believe it's Devin Rotondi was there for Plymouth South and pushed it. Williamson, another snapshot, down low pass. Oh! Just missed the captain out front. Just his hair behind him. He had a good opportunity. Vineyard putting a lot of pressure on here. Callahan in the corner. He's going to cycle it up to Mattel. Mattel's going to dump it back down to Callahan. A little too hot to handle. Williamson behind the net. Center and pass. Intercepted. He gets it back. Out front again. They're looking for Callahan. Shot! Oh! Callahan just missed the net on the far side. Up into the screen. We'll have a stoppage of play. 5:45 left in the first period. Your Vineyarders 1, Plymouth South 0. Joe Medeiros on the drop this time. Gregory to his right. Plymouth South will retain possession behind the net. Jacob Grevino. No ice will be the call. They're waving it off. Coogan will come out of the net to play it over to Mattel. Mattel swoops it, turns and burns. Looking for help. Oh, intercepted but chipped up to Huffam. Huffam will do the entry, but good D by Plymouth South. Jacob Grevino. Misplayed, and Gregory will be on the hustle. He'll take it in hard. Wraps around the net. Looking for help. To the point. Lacus gets it taken away. They got numbers if they can hurry up here. They got 2-on-1. Shot. No! Glove save by Coogan. What a beauty that was. Great shot, great save. Medeiros will go to battle down the other end. Gregory picks it out of their feet. Tries to drag it, but he's knocked off the puck. Medeiros looks to center it. Intercepted by Plymouth South. They'll be on the break. They'll dump and go for a line change. Played behind the net by Coogan. Waldman, the freshman, first one to it. He's looking for help. He got it. Centering pass just misses Height. Plymouth South will burn the other way. Waldman will settle it. Comes up off the boards. Height's trying to handle that. Hot biscuit. Callahan comes out. We got a hustle here. Callahan's going to shoot. Rebound. All the way to the far side. The Vineyard putting a lot of pressure on Mr. Noyes. He's up to the task so far, though. Oh, we're going to have a whistle here. Stoppage of play, whistle. It's getting physical on a few fronts there. I think they're going to grab Wyatt Wiggin. His dad says, his dad said he didn't like the push from before in the back of the head. They're going to call him for interference. 2 minutes, the Vineyard to be a man down. 4:09 left in the first period, so we'll be getting somebody out of the penalty box at 2:09 unless we have a score. Gregory's going to take the drop. It's a draw. Plymouth South retains possession. They'll try to work this power play. Oh, beautiful pass down low and tip just high on the crossbar. The Vineyard's able to send it all the way down. Good forecheck by Gregory, putting pressure on. Plymouth South dumps it in for the moment. Deep into that corner, up into the net. We'll get a whistle and a face-off deep in the zone. Vineyard's going to put some fresh legs on the penalty kill. Coach is drawing up what he wants. Sauer comes off. Callahan goes on with the delivery man, Kokoska, Cummings, and Halby. Callahan wins the drop. Cummings will take it, try to kick it around all the way to the point. Pressured by Callahan. They dump it low and on the boards. They'll try to make something happen. Out to the top. Shot. Kicked aside by Coogan with the pad. Cummings all the way down. We're approaching 1 minute left in the penalty kill for the Vineyard. Halby goes off and Mattel comes on. Callahan, just a beast in the corner, always challenging on these forechecks. Kokoska's able to keep it back, put it back in the zone, and he's going to forecheck now. Put pressure. Gregory comes on for Callahan. Gregory wanted an interference call there, didn't get it. Good job by Cummings, going to break it up, and we're going to go the other way. Fresh set of legs for Gregory. He's looking for help. Oh, he tried to feed it middle to Cummings. Just picked off by the defenseman. Nice play, but Gregory is going to go the other way. If he can split him, he does. He's going to have a shot here. Back in, score! Ooh, sweet Donnie Gregory. Short-handed, still 25 seconds left on that PK. Gregory intercepts it at the blue line. Backhand, gets it up over Noyes for a nice one. 2:33 left in the first period. Your Vineyarders 2, Plymouth South 0. Who's your daddy's the chant in the crowd. Student body came full force today. They had a basketball game earlier. They made their way over here. Nice job by Gregory. Got Sauer on the ice now with Williamson. Lacus, who's over there doing battle in the corner. It looks like Mattel's tying it up, working hard. Williamson goes in to help him. Good job killing this penalty off. Good job by Mattel. Lacus gets it in front, works around the corner. Mattel's going to get it. He's going to try to send a slice seat. He does. He's got Callahan. Ooh. Nice center and pass to Williamson. Backhand pass. Sauer. Oh! And a penalty. Give him the penalty shot. Where's the penalty shot? Should be a penalty shot. He dragged him down on the breakaway. He had to step out in front of him. What a beautiful set of events for the Vineyard. Callahan lost it initially, sent it back down to Williamson. Williamson backhand dropped it to Sauer. And Sauer had a beautiful opportunity but was dragged down. I can't believe it's not going to be a penalty shot. He had to step on him. It was him and the goalie, and he got dragged down on the move in front of the net. Well, nevertheless, they're going to give him a regular old penalty. The Vineyard will go up a man for 2 minutes. So the Vineyard's going to send Gregory, Lacus, Height, Mattel, and Medeiros out on the power play. It goes out to the top, gets by Medeiros. He'll send it to this near side to Mattel. Mattel back to Medeiros. Medeiros comes near side. Nice move by Height to get it to the center to Lacus. It squirts loose. It's going to get to the goalie. He covers it up. We'll have a face-off inside the zone. The Vineyard, what a beautiful puck movement that was by the Vineyard. Callahan thought he lost it, but he put a beautiful center and pass to Williamson. Williamson, nice backhanded drop pass to Sauer. And man, what a great play it was. Plymouth South hits it hard all the way around. Joe Medeiros is there. He comes over here to Mattel. Mattel's going to take a peek, settle things down. Snapshot, low, pad save by Noyes. Couple big fellas in there, Height and Lacus. Lacus a big guy to move out front. Refs separate everybody. On the drop, Vineyard has the possession. And Mattel, backhand with pressure, gets it over to Height. Height's going to go back up top to Mattel. Mattel tries to send it. It's trickling in. It's on the goalie. It's loose. Gregory taking his time. Round to Mattel. Mattel back to Gregory. Donnie's going to survey. He's going to come near side, take his time to Mattel. Mattel's going to go back to Gregory. Down to Medeiros. Medeiros is going to come all the way over to Mattel. Gregory. Low shot on net. Kicked aside by Noyes. Plymouth South kicks it all the way out of the zone. Nice soft touch for them. 42 seconds left in the period. 45 left on the penalty. Mattel's going to try to take it in the zone, and he does. Drags it. Wrist shot. Deflected off the shin pad. Mattel's looking for help. Drags it middle. On his knees. Gets hit. Could have been a hook. Could have been a hook. No call. Medeiros is going to possess it, looking for help. Gets pressured. Nice low shot. Oh, just off the pad and about an inch outside the net. Turnaround. Lacus shot. Misses the net. 5 seconds left in the period. So we'll have 4 seconds left on the penalty when we come back in the second period. But at the end of the first period, the Vineyard 2, Plymouth South 0. Watch our digital reel for all of our local sponsors while we take a break. All right, gang, we're back. Second period action. Your second period sponsor, none other than Sweet Lou Paciello over at Depot Market, Depot Corner, Great Harbor Market, and Northline Shell. Lou you can get fuel at all three of Lou's locations. Great Harbor's got the kitchen going, breakfast and lunch, and of course amazing pizzas. Check out their website and hit Depot Corner for all your refreshments and needs. Thank you to Sweet Lou and everyone over at those establishments. They always support Vineyard Athletics. Catch them in the bottom right-hand corner for the rest of the period. We love to highlight our local businesses. Yep. We love to highlight our local businesses. Go spend money there because they put it right back into our community. We're lucky to have all of our sponsors. If you're with us in between periods, we did our digital program. And it's unbelievable how many local businesses are in there that support these programs and all these kids. We're lucky to have them. So the Vineyard up 2-0 over Plymouth South. Williamson struck first, followed by Gregory on a nifty little backhand up and over the shoulder. But Mr. Noyes, the goalie from Plymouth South, has played extremely well. The Vineyard's put a lot of pressure on him, and he's made some big saves. So to start the second period, Griffin Callahan will be on the drop. Williamson to his left. And Height to his right. Cummings and Halby behind him. Cummings will retain the puck. Brings it up to center ice. He's met by a couple Plymouth South forecheckers. Nice trip on Williamson, no call. Plymouth South sends it wide. Height touches it. It's out. Williamson sends it to the zone, and Height will get on his horse, covered by Noyes, and we'll have a face-off to his left. If you joined us late, our first period sponsor was Santoro Hearst Hospitality. Mike Santoro with all his establishments. Proud supporter of Vineyard Athletics, and our pregame sponsor was Atrex. Vineyard wins it out to the point. Halby sends a low burner left of the net. Huffham's there. Medeiros backhands it out front and behind the net. It squirts. Plymouth South up the boards. They can try to spring it out. Halby's there to break it up and keep it in. Nice play by Halby. Huffham, first one to it. Tries to center it, but it's intercepted. Squirts out. Cummings takes a shot to the head. No call. Two-handed head. Cummings, nice pass over to Medeiros. Just got into his feet. Oh, where's the call there? Medeiros gets hung up with a stick. Now he's getting hung up behind the play. They put their whistles away for sure here. I don't know what's going on, but Medeiros got rode like he was given a piggyback ride. Hooked and then ridden and then no call. Now we're going to have a whistle behind the play. Looks like they can catch Plymouth South for something. We got a player down. Looks like maybe Cummings. We hope he's okay. 23. Devin Rotundi is going to go. Looks like, I don't know what the call was. Roughing maybe. Plymouth South coach wants an explanation. Plymouth South coaching staff, Tom Latham, Stephen Kalana, Brandon Gilmore, Matt Polera, and Radley Jones. So coach wanted a little talk with the ref. He got an explanation. So the Vineyard is going to go up a man for 2 minutes. They just came off the power play to start the period. And they'll go back. Mattel's going to handle it for the Vineyard. He's going to drop it. Height. Center a pass for Gregory. Ooh, dangerous. Medeiros had a shot saved by Noyes. Plymouth South gets a stick on it and sends it all the way down. So the Vineyard, be nice to capitalize here early in the second on the power play. Gregory's going to handle it for the Vineyard. He's going to drop it to Mattel. Mattel's going to come to center ice to Medeiros. Medeiros going to go back to Gregory. He'll enter the zone. Shot, score! Well, we just talked about it. We needed to capitalize. Gregory used the defender as a screen. I don't think Noyes saw it. Gregory snuck one low down by the defender's legs. It got up on that far side of the net, and Noyes never saw it. Screened by the defender. Good low shot by Gregory. That'll put the Vineyard up 3-0. 13 minutes left in the second period. That's Gregory's second of the game. Kokoska will be on the drop. Texera to his right and Sauer to his left. Vineyard wins it. It'll come back to Waldman. Waldman dumps it in the zone. Texera's getting hooked on his way down to chase it. Oh, good pressure by Sauer. Kicks it up behind the net. Good forecheck. Plymouth South's going to try to get out again. Waldman says no. Dumps it back in. Kokoska doing battle. Backhand out front. Broken up by Plymouth South. Waldman, center ice, tries to handle it. He's got good pressure. Plymouth South backhands. It should have been offsides. They were in the zone. They were able to, they never got fresh. Two of them stayed. Oh, hit from behind. No. Sauer took one in the back. No call. Wigan. Oh, nice job by Wiggins. About had it. He's getting slashed behind the play. He looked at the ref like, come on, my friend. Puck goes all the way down. It's covered up by Noise. But Wigan, he's looking at the referee for a little help here, saying, hey, I need your help because it's going to get out of control. Took a big slash behind the play with no puck. Oh, they're gonna get him for a penalty. They're gonna get Plymouth South. I didn't see it, but number 12, Colin McDermott. I think they called him for the high stick on Wigan. The ref never put his hand up. It was a late call, but it's definitely the right one. Slash or high stick, whatever you want to call it. Vineyard on the power play again. Vineyard scored shorthanded and also on a power play today. We got two guys tied up down low. We need some help with the referee. Their skates are tied up together. They got to get separated. Got hooked up on each other. The face-off will come outside the zone. Snowden wondering why it's coming out. Just having a conversation with the ref. Gets an explanation. Everyone's good with it. So the face-off be this near dot outside the Vineyard offensive zone. Vineyard on the power play for another minute and 48 seconds. 12 minutes left in the second period. Gregory on the drop. Mattel chops it into the zone, handled by Plymouth South. They'll send it all the way down. Nice wrist shot all the way down on the goalie, about head high, gloved by Coogan. Gregory's going to backhand it around to Mattel. Mattel's going to chip it up to Height. Just squirts out of the zone on Height and redirected back in the zone by Plymouth South. Mattel's going to fire it all the way down. It'll find its way out. Medeiros to Gregory. Center ice approach. He's going to bring it inside the blue line. He's looking. Snapshot. Oh, sneaky again. Low burner. It's going to go up to Mattel. He's going to drop it down to Medeiros. Medeiros is in the slot. Shot. Score! Joe Medeiros from center ice in the slot. Wrist shot beats Noise. Vineyard capitalizing yet again on the power play. Joe Medeiros this time. So we've got Williamson on the board, Gregory twice, and now Big Joe Medeiros puts the fourth one on the board. The Vineyard up 4-0 with 11 minutes and 15 seconds left in the second period. We're back to full strength. Plymouth South's going to call a timeout, try to settle things down. While we do, we'll talk about our period sponsor, Lou Paciello, over at Great Harbor Market, Depot Corner, and North Line Shell. Bottom right corner of your screen, you'll see their establishments. Lou always, and his father, let's not forget about Fran Paciello, long time supporter of Vineyard Athletics. Always proud to sponsor the gang. This year they're a corporate team sponsor, second period sponsor. We appreciate them. We say go support your local businesses because they support our local students. So Plymouth South took a timeout after going down 4-0. They had a little talk about good move by the coach, Tom Latham. He wanted to just discuss some things, settle his boys down. Probably not a bad idea. A couple penalties have hurt them, put us on the power play, which we've capitalized on. So on the drop's going to be Benny Kokoska. Texera to his right. Sauer to his left. Halby and Cummings behind him. Cummings, just a nice little chip, kicks it in the zone, no icing. Plymouth South go below the goal line to play it. Good pressure by Texera. Cummings sneaks down, nice spin move. Oh, Cummings, little pirouette and a shot on net. Beautiful edge work by Cummings. Plymouth South on the break. They're out to center ice. They're going to dump it. Deflected off Halby. Broken up by Texera. Texera's on the horse, flying down the ice, but it's going to be an icing on the Vineyard. Good work by that third line out there, the delivery man, Texera and Sauer. Don't forget, Sauer had that incredible opportunity earlier. Dragged down from behind with the penalty. Almost put in that sweet, after that sweet move, almost put one in on a backhand. Callahan, the captain, on the drop. Puck, squirts out. Plymouth South takes a good shot. Pad save by Coogan. Wigan coming up with a head of steam. Look at this. Wow. Oh, nice dish over, just intercepted. Coogan looks smooth. Nice entry by Wigan. Fans like that one. They're clapping. They like those moves by Wigan. The Vineyard's going to get fresh again. Medeiros, Gregory, and Huffman will be out there. Waldman and Wigan, the law firm, behind him. Snapshot low. Waldman looking for his first goal as a freshman. Ooh, center and pass by Huffman. Just missed Joe Medeiros. Big hit by Gregory in the zone. Wigan retains possession. Shoots just wide of the net. Joe Medeiros redirects, sends it up behind the net. Weird bounce. Handled behind, out front, center and pass. Oh, Huffman almost had it. Puck squirted out. It's going to go all the way down, no icing. Waldman will be the first one there. He'll settle it behind the net, looking for some help. Oh, where's the hook? The stick's still between the kid's legs, no call. Plymouth South trying to get something going. Vineyard starting the chip. Gregory's going to have a head of steam. He's going to go wide. He's got some help. Snapshot. Save. Deflected. 2-on-1 now. Here comes Plymouth South. Going to have a shot here. Oh, just wide. Good hustle by Lockus to get back and put the body. Snapshot save. Plymouth South rebound. Whistle. Good save by Coogan. Plymouth South sneaky. Devin Rotondi was there. Put pressure, nice shot on Coogan. Coogan was able to save it. We'll have a face-off far side dot. We're at 9 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second period. Your Vineyarders 4, Plymouth South 0. Plymouth South's going to try to keep it deep in the zone. Lockus will be over there to play it. He sends it all the way around. Sauer will be the first one to it. Nice backhanded chip out to Kokoska. Kokoska's on his horse. He's going to go wide. Looking for help. He's going to push it up top to Mattel. Just squirts over Mattel's stick. He'll have to take his time and reset this one. He's going to send it off the boards, looking for Benny. Benny's going to get hit big time at center ice, but it's Sauer springs it. Sauer's going to come back, shot. Ooh, saved by Noyes. It's still loose. Texera was there. Oh, after the play, big swipe by Plymouth South on Sauer. Surprised nobody's going to the box for that one. That third line loved the play out of Texera, Sauer, and Kokoska. They've been putting good pressure on today. Callahan will be on the drop. Williamson to his left, Height to his right. Halby, Cummings behind him. Cummings will take it. Shot deflected off a stick and up into the net. We're at 8:39 left in the second period. Vineyard 4, Plymouth South 0. So Vineyard capitalizing on a penalty kill. He scored on a shorthanded goal, a couple penalty power plays. Plymouth South will bust it out and head on down, but Halby will be the first one to it. Halby nifty backhanded over to Callahan. He's looking to spring deep. He's got two guys. Oh, just saved by Plymouth South. We had two guys. Williamson and Height were looking deep for the stretch pass. Plymouth South shot just off the bar. Center and pass, missed. Height will have it. He's going to send it all the way around. Williamson will be the first one to touch it. Plymouth South's going to settle. Shot gloved by Coogan. He'll put an end to that quickly. Face off, near side dot. We always like to give a shout out to the Camaradas in Hanover. If you're out there watching, we're glad you choose Vineyard Hockey over Hanover Hockey. Proud supporters. Puck stuck on the boards. Wigan will be the first one too. He's going to sizzle one out here to Joe Medeiros. Nice pass. Medeiros looks. He's going to take it in. He's going to dump it. Gloved by Noyes. He'll force a face-off inside the zone. Really all Vineyard so far here today. They've carried the play and put on all the pressure. Puck's deflected. Oh, hit away from the puck was Waldman. Good pressure by Gregory on the forecheck. It's all over Plymouth South. They're trying to break this out. They just missed that stretch pass to the red line. It's going to be a hustle to get to it. It was tipped by a Vineyard player, so this will be live. Plymouth South, Rotundi's there. Backhand shot. Save for the moment. Kicked aside by Coogan. It's going to get out of the zone. That was on them, so no icing. Noyes will have to play it, kick it aside. Medeiros will be on the forecheck. Oh, the goalie tries to grab Medeiros on his way by. Oh, that's late. That's head contact and late on Waldman here in front of us. No call. Getting a little chippy out there now. Vineyard, if you're the Vineyard, you got to be careful. Backhanded by Mattel in the corner. Kokoska's there to help. Nice cross-ice pass over to Ruli's on the ice now, the freshman. Shot by Texera just over the crossbar. Battle in the corner. Texera shot. Score! Texera! Nice work in the slot by Robert Texera. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the first high school goal for number 3, the sophomore, Robert Texera. Nice work, Robert. I think it's his first. Yeah, good job. Everyone's giving him a congratulations. Nice work by the sophomore. They've had some good shifts together today. They've strung it alive. Ruley went out with Texera and Kokoska on that one, and Robert's getting the high fives on the bench. Robert's goal brings it to 5-0. Height poke checks it. Chance out front. He tries to center just off the mark. The Vineyard really carrying the play here. Vineyard's got to keep their heads up. Look out for any cheap hits. It tends to happen in high school hockey when scores get to be a runaway. Teams get frustrated. Height is going to bring it in with head of steam. Shot. Oh, good save by Noyes. Kicks it to the far side. Callahan takes a big body in the corner. Plymouth South is going to try to work it out. They do. They send one up high and into the bench towards the coach's booth. People are going to get fresh. Both teams taking the opportunity with the stoppage of play. So 5:36 left in the second period. The Vineyard 5, Plymouth South 0. We're going to get a look here. It's going to be Gregory, Huffam, and Medeiros, Mattel, and Lacus. Huffam wins the drop, kicks it back to Gregory. Backhands it around the backside of the net. Medeiros and Huffam will try to be there. Huffam takes a big body. Lacus steps up and puts a body on the forward. Here comes Plymouth South on a break. Good opportunity here. Oh, nice shot by number 17, Finian King, just over the net. Centering pass gets blocked, put away. King's going to do battle down below. Vineyard trying to stop it. It bounces out front. Grabbed by Plymouth South. Plymouth South drop pass in front. Coogan, save! Oh, that's a big one. Nice save. Coogan, one-on-one with Plymouth South. Here comes Gregory. He's going to be one-on-one. I like the odds. Shot, rebound. Gregory tries to put it out. He gets dragged down. Oh, behind the play. He's all over him. He's mauling him. He's mauling him. Oh, now they're going to send Gregory. That's ridiculous. He got dragged down behind the play. Oh, that's unfortunate. The kid dragged him down behind the play and started knuckling him with the gloves, and now they're going to send them both. That's really unfortunate. Gregory was trying to pull himself away and separate from him and got the retaliation call. I don't know about that. That's ticky-tack. That's the ref saying, I'm trying to get control of this, but unfortunately, I think you took the easy way out there. So they'll be 5-on-5. Vineyard's going to send out Callahan, Williamson, Height, Cummings, and Halby. I don't like that. I don't like when refs send two people unless it's really needed. It was an obvious penalty on Plymouth South. They hauled him down behind the play. Wouldn't let him get up, and then when he tried to get up, they called the retaliation penalty on Gregory. Now the coaches from Plymouth South saying something to the refs, and now the refs are coming down to talk to the AD, McCarthy, about something. I don't know what it could be. So there was a complaint from the Plymouth South bench. And now the Vineyard bench said something. I don't know how the coaches on the Plymouth South bench could call their attention unless somebody was throwing something or doing something, but nothing on the outside is going to affect the play in the inside the rink. But anyways, Callahan on the forecheck. Plymouth South, nice stretch pass. 25, Michael Burlow brings it in the zone. Good body by Halby. Callahan's going to take possession, try to get things going. Chips it out, but it's interfered. It's grabbed by Plymouth South. Vineyard tries to send it out again and intercept it again. So Plymouth South doing a good job on the forecheck here. Williamson trying to get something going and out, and he does. And now Callahan's got a shot if he can skate hard. Oh, he tried to center a pass to Height. Oh, my goodness, that could have been beautiful. Here comes Plymouth South. Save, Coogan. I think that was Burlow again. So Burlow's got a good set of legs. Oh, behind the play again. It's getting testy. 3:36 now. We're getting a shove with a hand to the face. The ref's trying to separate people. So frustration setting in for Plymouth South with a lopsided score. It happens. If you're the Vineyard, you just got to not buy into it. 3:36 left in the second period. The Vineyard up 5-0. Texera pushes it to Rulli. Rulli's going to backhand it deep into the corner. They'll do chase. Texera is going to be the first Vineyarder in the area. Rulli in the corner. Takes a hit. Puck squirts loose. They're going to try to kick it out, and they do. Wallman's going to do chase. They're going to call no icing. Wallman going to be the first Vineyarder in the area. He's looking for help. He's going to get it out to Rulli. Rulli's going to go center ice. Just misses Kokoska. Vineyard's trying to keep possession. Wigan going to take it behind the net. He's looking for help. He's going to send it Sizzler to the point. It squirts out. They're going to cycle it behind the net. Plymouth South looking to break it out. It's broken up there by Medeiros. Into the corner. Medeiros is going to take possession. He's looking for help. He's got no one there with him. Behind the net. Oh, passed out front. Oh, good opportunity. London Archambault, the freshman, was there. Big-bodied freshman out front doing the work. We love seeing that. Oh, nice hit there on Wigan. Vineyard's going to spring. Oh, they're going to call offsides on the Vineyard. Vineyard tried to spring it long to Medeiros. They're going to get the whistle. Face-off just outside the zone. .2:17 left in the second period. Your Vineyarders 5, Plymouth South 0. Gregory in the drop. Pushes it down into the zone. D-to-D pass, Plymouth South. They're looking center ice. It's deflected. No ice will be the call. Lockus will be the first one there for the Vineyard. He's going to try to get it out. Deflected. Gregory tries to put it back behind the net to alleviate the pressure. Lockus kicking it around with his feet. Over to Gregory. Gregory's going to try to center it. It gets deflected again. Mattel up the boards. Puck's just bouncing around. Plymouth South's going to keep it in off a boot. This is kind of ugly right here, but a backhanded chip for the Vineyard. It should be and will be icing if it gets there. And it does. So, a little bit of a lopsided score. 5-0 Vineyard, a minute 38 left in the second period. Some hitting setting in. Plymouth South a little frustrated. They're using their bodies to kind of play now. It happens, especially in high school hockey. The Vineyard trying to get some young players in the game. 3 freshmen have hit the ice now. Oh, nice play by 23, Devin Rotondi. Beautiful play to keep that in the zone. Put the shot on net. Callahan breaks it out to ice. He's got Williamson. Williamson over the blue line. He's going to go wide. He's going to get hit pretty good there. Nice hit by Logan Landry. Oh, another big hit behind the net. Landry, oh no, that's 23. Devin Rotondi throwing the body around. Vineyard's got to clear. A couple bodies will get fresh. We're under a minute to play in the second period. South on the rush. Center and pass, score. Nice job. It looked like number 3, Gio Santisuoso, put that in front. I didn't see who scored it. Try to get that for you in a second. Might have been Michael Burlow. It was a lefty out front. Wow, it's behind the play. Joe Medeiros gets dumped at center ice. He's frustrated with it. The refs are saying no. Ro Huffam's in the middle of that saying, hey, what do you think you're doing to my teammate? That's crazy. That should have been a see you later penalty. Neither ref was paying attention. Definitely going to get chippy here. You can see this one coming. This third period ought to be a doozy. Vineyard trying to keep in the zone. Plymouth South definitely starting to hit more. Halby will be the first one to it. Puts on the brakes. Nice move by Halby. He's looking for Gregory, who tips it center ice to Medeiros. Now Gregory hits center ice, knocks off the puck. Puck goes loosely down the zone. Ro Huffam with some body contact. Center and pass goes by. Gonna have a shot. Oh, Joe Medeiros ate that one. I hope he's okay. It was a great block by Medeiros, but he caught that one in a not so great spot. Joe's going to turn around, fire that one all the way down. And that'll do it for the second period. Joe's laboring to get off the ice. Oh, and then the guy takes a poke at him with a stick behind. This is getting out of hand. This is really getting out of hand. They got to call that. The behind the play, as he's getting off injured, the kid took a poke at him with the stick. That was kind of uncalled for. But we're going to leave you here with our program sponsors. Hopefully we can get this settled down for the third period. Come back with us. All right, gang, we're back for third period action. We hope it doesn't get out of control. The last 3 minutes, there was some kind of questionable and ugly things that went on behind the plays. The Vineyard's got to keep their heads up here and be safe, finish this game without injuries or any nonsense. So our third period sponsor, MVIS, Martha's Vineyard Integrated Services, Matt Rodenbaugh and all the gang over there make all your electrical solutions through Perry Electric possible. All your home audio and visual needs, smart homes, Lutron systems, give them a call. Camera installs, security systems, get over to MVIS, and then their other sponsor for the period is Bobby Perry over at MV Mini Splits and Refrigeration. Bobby and his crew have all your HVAC and refrigeration needs covered. Any new installs, consults, or if you're in need of service, they'll get you done. They're certified. Give them a call. They're our third period corporate sponsor. Catch them bottom right-hand corner for the remainder of the period. Callahan on the drop to start this third period. 5-1 Vineyard. Cummings, D to D. He's over to Halby. Halby up the boards and out. Plymouth South puts it right back in. Cummings does battle with A.J. Malone, 13 on your screen. We know A.J. Former Seahawks, played up at the militia. Face-off, going to be at the near dot in the Vineyard's defensive zone. They'll get a couple newbies on the ice. Gregory, Huffam. Plymouth South, nice snapshot, saved by Coogan. Shot, saved by Coogan, point blank. They had an opportunity. There's a whistle. Number 19, Jeff Kenny. Point blank shot on net. He's got words for the ref after. I don't know what it would be about. Coogan made a nice save. Kick it to the left side. Face off, far dot. Mattel does battle down in the corner. Puck squirts loose. Plymouth South out front. Plymouth South on the forecheck, won't let it out of the zone. Kicked in by the defender. They're going to call a hand pass. Should come out to neutral. Oh, no, they're going to call it on the Vineyard, I think. They're going to come all the way down into the Vineyard defensive zone. Didn't see what it was or where it was, but we'll have Mattel and Lockus in the backside. Callahan, Height, and Williamson up front. Callahan wins it down to Mattel. Mattel up the boards looking for Williamson. Williamson gives it a poke. It's going to go out. Height's going to be the first one to it. He's got 2-on-1 if they can hustle. Puck gets away from him with a fresh set of ice, or fresh clean ice. He puts the center and pass on, but picked off by Plymouth South. Williamson in the slot. Drop pass to Callahan. Up top to Lockus. He's going to let it go low and boot kicked by the defender, Gio Santusuoso. Shot on net from the point by, shot on the net by Mattel, saved by Noyes, but then they're going to say the net's off, so we'll get a whistle, and we'll have face-off in the Vineyard's offensive zone on that far side. Gregory will be on for the drop. Huffam to his right. Medeiros to his left. Waldman and Wigan, a law firm behind him. Breakout by Plymouth South. Waldman gives chase, first one to it, kicks it up the boards. Plymouth South retains possession behind the net. Nice hit by Wigan. Plymouth South working at this near side, looking for the center and pass. They send it. Gets hit behind the net. Plymouth South coming out with some energy. Waldman behind the net. The freshman getting dirty. Shot up off the chest pad of Coogan. Far side. Backhanded pass trying to hit Huffam at center ice. Goes wide. Plymouth South dumps it and chases. Wigan will be there. He's going to kick it over to Waldman. Huffam. Huffam tries to chip it out but gets body contact. Away from the puck, no call. Here comes Gregory. He's going to enter the zone, wide side shot. Glove was going high into the top shelf, but Noyes made a beautiful save. A nice shove in front of the net from Medeiros from behind by Gio Santuso. Plymouth South loves the body contact after the whistle. Callahan will take the drop. He wins it. It's out to Cummings. Cummings chips it in. Oh, bounced around. It was juicy in front of the net. Noyes made a good play on it. Center and pass. Callahan's there. No. It was juicy. Williamson backhand behind the net. It's going to filter around. Halby tries to play it. He does. But here comes Plymouth South. Out to center ice. They're going to try to chip it deep. Handled by Halby. Halby backhands it up for Williamson. Williamson gets tied up. Plymouth South's going to try to dump it up. But, oh, boy, Callahan takes a stick right in the gut. He goes off the ice. Hopefully he's okay. Plymouth South hitting everything that moves. Shot. Oh, Noyes with a nice save on Gregory. That had eyes. To the point. We're going to have a possible break here. Cummings is on his horse. Nice hit by Cummings. Saved by Coogan. Vineyard's trying to break it out. Medeiros goes center ice, tipped by Mattel. Plymouth South right back the other way. Medeiros settles it. Oh, loses an edge. Cummings is going to backhand it around to Mattel. Mattel's going to go center ice to Huffam. Huffam's on his horse. 1-on-2. He's going to dump it from Medeiros, but it misses. It goes to the center ice. Plymouth South's able to kick it out. Lacus settle things behind the net. Tries to come up the boards. He just didn't get a big piece of it. Rowe Huffam alertly puts a backhand on it and gets it out of the zone. Plymouth South does what they do best. Kick it down in the zone. Stretch pass is going to go deep for Medeiros. It was tipped. It looked like it was tipped to me, but they're going to give it icing. Vineyard tried to go all the way down to Medeiros. It'll come all the way back into the zone. The delivery man, Kokoska, on the ice. With Height, Mattel, Lacus, and Williamson. We hope Callahan's okay. He went off in a hurry. Took a stick, it looked like, to the midsection. Vineyard wins the drop. Lacus takes it around behind the backside of the net and loses possession. Mattel tries to chip it up, takes by. Oh, a nice hit from behind. No call there. Williamson took a hit from behind and went down. The ref, nothing. Out front, covered by Noyes. We have an arm up. Someone's going to the bin. It's going to be Plymouth South. Interference is going to be the call on Gio Santuso. The refs got him on that one. The Vineyard's going to go up on the one-man advantage for 2 minutes. 10:34 left in the third period. Your Vineyard is up 5-1. Gregory's going to be on the drop. He's got Height to his left. Big Rory Lacus to his right. Mattel's behind him with Medeiros. They're going to chip it up to the top. Medeiros will take it at the blue line. Medeiros drags it in, walks it in, shot. Ooh, nice glove save by Noyes. Good shot by Medeiros to that wide side of the net. Noyes with a beautiful glove save. Vineyard's capitalized twice today on the power play, trying to do it again. Gregory wins the drop. They'll kick it to the top. Going to come around to Mattel. Mattel's going to backhand it. Pound in the corner. Height will try to do battle there for it. He drags it underneath. Nice move by Height. Shot. Pad save by Noyes. Nice job by Medeiros to keep it in the zone. Tries to leave it for Gregory. Good breakup. We got a man down for Plymouth South. We'll see if we get a whistle here. There's an injury on the ice. Looks like Jeff Kenny's down. We hope he's okay. He's up around that jaw area holding himself. We hope he's all right. I didn't see it. So we'll get a face-off. We'll get a face-off here. Neutral, but just outside the Vineyard's defensive zone. Vineyard's asking why it's there. They thought it should have been up with the next dot just outside the offensive zone, but the ref says no. Kokoska will take the drop. It's got Wigan, Williamson, Callahan's back out there, good to see. Settled by Coogan. Cummings will take it backhanded to Callahan. We're on the power play for another minute and 15 seconds. He's going to kick it up to the delivery man. He's going to enter the zone with it hot. It's going to go off the boards. It's broken up by Plymouth South. Cummings will give chase. Colin McDermott will be down there on the forecheck for Plymouth South. It's going to go around the boards. Benny Kokoska goes cross-eyed to Cummings. Cummings will send it up to Williamson. Williamson's going to dump it to this deep corner. They'll do chase. Kokoska's the first one there. Oh! Wigan with a bullet right on the pad save, but he's right there low. He's got it again. He backhands it out to the point, looking for Williamson. Kicks it back up to Cummings. Cummings drops it to Williamson. Williamson down low to Kokoska out front. Oh, nice pass, an opportunity for Callahan. Just missed, and it goes out of the zone. The goalie grabs Callahan for good measure. Wyatt Wigan as he was leaving for good measure. Nice drop. Williamson's going to send it deep. A couple guys are going to get on the ice for the Vineyard and get fresh. Plymouth South sends it out. Pops over Wigan's stick. Mattel's going to be there to deal with it. Wigan goes to get an exchange. Lockus has got to hold it, get fresh. He dumps it in the zone. He had to wait for Height to get out. Plymouth South clears it all the way down. Now we're at even strength. Back on 5-on-5. 8:25 left in the third period. Height tries to center it. Just misses errant pass to Mattel. Mattel chips it up and out, but Plymouth South comes back. 2-on-2 if they can hurry. Broken up by Mattel nicely. They're going to take it up the ice. He's got Gregory to his left. Oh, he sends him a high one. Just over his stick and into the corner. Gregory gives chase, a little body play. Height's down there with him doing battle. Gregory's going to get possession in the slot. Shot. Oh, just missed that top corner. He's getting hooked around his neck. Height tries the center pass, grabbed by Noyes. Good play by Noyes to cover that one up. The Vineyard a lot of pressure there. Both lines will change. Looks like Kokoska will be out there with Sauer and Texera. Cummings and Halby behind him. Benny wins the drop. It's out to Cummings. Cummings is going to pull it back, dump it down, try to get it to Texera. It's intercepted. Here comes Plymouth South. They're going to try to break it out. They enter the zone. Past the blue line. Nice hip check by Cummings. Nice body play by Angus. Plymouth South shot. Oh, Coogan didn't see it till the last second. Just got a piece of it with the glove. Halby's in the corner trying to get it up the boards. Kicked around by Plymouth South. They've got it in the slot. Backhand shot. Oh, grab by Coogan. Flash in the leather there. Nice job by Plymouth South. Good pressure in their offensive zone. Vineyard going to get some fresh bodies on. Callahan, Height, Williamson. Plymouth South wins it. They're going to kick it up top. Shot on goal, covered by Coogan. We'll do the same thing, same players, same location. $7:13 left in the game. Your Vineyarders 5, Plymouth South 1. Here comes Angus, the speedster, down the right side. Snapshot, oh, off the mask of Noyes. Nice looking shot. Plymouth South on the breakout, broken up by Williamson. He'll dump it back, he dumps it back in. Late hit on him afterwards. Plymouth South on the break, coming to center ice. Nice grab by Callahan. Oh, Callahan takes a big one. Gets hit pretty hard on that play. Nice job by Wigan, breaking it up. Vineyard boys got to keep their heads up. Plymouth South's all about hitting. They're not playing much hockey, but they're hitting. Center and pass, broken up by Plymouth South. Waldman dumps it down to Gregory. Shot, kick the side, Noyes back in. Oh, almost. Joe Medeiros with the backhand, just missed. Plymouth South's going to send it. The arms are up. It's going to be an icing. Always is, always will be. The moms want to see over here. What the moms want, they get. The kids were blocking their view. They got to see the boys play. So Mattel's going to possess it at neutral ice. He takes a peek. He dumps it all the way down this near corner. Gregory's on the chase. Finishes a check. Broken up by Plymouth South. Gregory with the possession to the point. To Mattel. Back to Gregory. Jumps off his stick, but he retains it. Tries to drag it. Plymouth South will do business behind the net and try to get it out of the zone. Mattel's going to possess it. Joe Medeiros tries to drop it, but it's picked back up. Medeiros will take it. Settle things down. Nice pass here to Roe Huffam. Huffam's looking to chip it up, and he does, just over the stick of... Oh, nice pass by Gregory. Snapshot by Mattel. Low on Noyes. Good save in the breadbasket by Noyes. 5:28 left in the game. Your Vineyarders 5. Plymouth South 1. Vineyard pretty much dominated most of the play here. Plymouth South tried to be physical, but it hasn't worked out for them. Some nice hits, but not much hockey by way of getting things going. They did have a beautiful goal, though, earlier. Nice center and pass that they capitalized on. They'll dump this and chase. That's the name of the game for Plymouth South. Cummings below the net gets help from Benny Kokoska. Plymouth South comes out with it, sends it to the point. Wrist shot blocked on the play. Cummings is able to chip it out. Probably going to be and is going to be an icing if they don't touch it first, and they will touch it, so it'll be live. Texera is down there doing the dirty work on the forecheck. Griff Callahan, nice job forechecking, keeping it in. Late hit again, not even near the puck. They're just going at Griff away from the puck, no call. Going to get into the Vineyard defensive zone. Waldman will be the first one there. He'll try to stretch pass, intercepted. Shot on goal, saved Coogan. Oh, we're going to get a call there. I think it's going to go against the Vineyard, maybe for a hook. So, the fan's not happy with it, but Callahan, he's been hustling his butt off all day. He's been the recipient of a lot of ugliness, gets called for the hook. Little frustration penalty there. 4:19 left in the game. 2 minutes of it will be for the Vineyard, a man down. Gregory on the drop to Mattel. Mattel sends it all the way down out to center field. Noyes is going to have to play it with the stick, kick it aside. Plymouth South will start there. Gregory, Sauer, Mattel, and Lacus on the penalty kill. Plymouth South enters the zone. Lacus looking for the body. Plymouth South will have it at the point. They'll swing it far side. Back here near side. Drop it down along the boards. Taking their sweet time. The nice pass down in the slot. Shot. Coogan, pad save, rebound. Grabbed by Coogan. Lacus pushes somebody out of the crease, says not here. Sauer goes over to grab Lacus, says, hey, let's do the right thing here. Make sure we're playing smart. Vineyard is going to send Kokoska out for the drop. He's got Cummings, Williamson, and Mattel with him on this penalty kill. They're going to send it. Nice win by Kokoski. Sends it around. Mattel's going to send this one for a ride all the way down. Kokoska will be forechecking for the Vineyard here. Putting a little pressure on. Nice job by Benny. Nice pressure. They'll enter the zone, drag it, but Mattel pokes it away for the moment. Center and pass is there. Oh, just missed out front. Up and out of the zone. Should have been a high stick. Should be a high stick, and it is. The ref caught that one when it was trying to leave the zone. The refs don't like, the coaches from Plymouth South don't like it, but 25, Michael Burlow definitely put his stick above the shoulders to stop that one from leaving the zone. Go all the way down into the Vineyard zone, Vineyard offensive zone after the penalty call. So the Vineyard, Sauer, Cummings, Gregory, and Wigan Still on the penalty kill for another 52 seconds for the Vineyard. Plymouth South putting it together out behind the net. A.J. Malone sends that one cross-side, broken up by Cummings. Malone will get it again. Send it up the boards. Broken up there by Sauer. Kick back into the offensive zone for the Vineyard. Breakout pass. Here comes Plymouth South. Jacob Cravino. But the Vineyard, good job breaking it up and sending it back out of the zone. Plymouth South will enter. Cummings over there. Centering pass coming. Or not. Broken up. Good D by Wigan all over him, playing good physical play. D to D pass. Dumped into the corner for Plymouth South. It'll go around the rim, and here comes Wigan. Wigan, nice job. Snapshot coming high. Oh, glove save and a beauty by Coogan. Flashing leather. Wigan doing work in the corner. Centering pass. Chipped out by the Vineyard. That'll go all the way down. The hand will go up because the penalty had expired. It'll be an icing. 2 minutes left in the game. 2 minutes. We're at 5-on-5. Vineyard up 5-1. We'll have a face-off in the Vineyard's defensive zone to Coogan's right. Callahan will take it. Halby's out there. Williamson and Height and Mattel. Snapshot from the top. Hit a pad on Coogan and went up high. Plymouth South working around, take another shot. Oh, nice pass down in front of the net from the point to 23. Devin Rotondi. And the Vineyard trying to work things out. Williamson's going to get on his horse. He chips it up all the way down. Hits the backboards behind the net. Heights there. Plymouth South trying to break it out. Pressured by Callahan. Nice work by Callahan. Callahan's like in a wrestling match over there. Yeah, no interference there. He's trying to get to the puck. This kid's got his stick in his chest. Nevertheless, here, nice rush. Nice work here by Plymouth South. Shot, score! Nice looking play by Plymouth South. That was 25-3. Michael Burlow to Gio Santusuoso on the play. Beautiful pass out in the slot, and they finished up high into the right of the net. Brings the score to 5-2, Vineyard. 1:14 left in the game. Vineyard up by 3. Lacus into the boots of. Nice work by the freshman over there. Waldman had to handle that tough pass into his feet. Plymouth South's going to take a shot. This one's going high. Coogan goes up for it, gloves it. We're under 1 minute to play, 59 seconds left. Again, bottom right corner of your screen, we got to thank MVIS and MV Mini Splits, our third period corporate sponsor this year. Oh, nice play by Joe Medeiros to get a stick on that and chip it out of the zone. Joe's going to possess it, go cross ice to Lacus. Lacus behind the net, going to go to Cummings. Cummings looking to go up far side, handle that, gets a body, chips it out of the zone. Medeiros sends it. Oh! Medeiros turned around, sent it all the way, no goalie in the net. That'll be the 6th goal, tally it up for the Vineyard. Open net. From almost the other blue line, Joe Medeiros sticks that one home. 2nd goal of the day for Big Joe. 6-2 Vineyard. 37 seconds left. Kokoska on the drop, pushes it into the zone. Texera's there. Oh, they're tying Benny up. A lot of trash talking going on. Benny's got to be careful. Plymouth South sends it. The arm goes up. It will be. Always is. Still icing, according to Ted Rosbeck. The face-off will be all the way down in the Vineyard offensive zone. Texera, Sauer, and the delivery man will take the drop. The law firm, Waldman and Wigan behind him. They got to play smart here. Don't get tied up with any nonsense. Sauer good on the body play. Texera's in there mixing it up, going with the puck. They're going at Sauer and Texera. They're just hitting. They're not playing the puck. The whistle comes. The ref's like, what are we doing here, fellas? Nobody's playing the puck. They're just hitting off the puck. So 7.5 left. Benny's telling them, look at the scoreboard, fellas. Late change for the Vineyard. Archambault's going to come on, take the face off. Benny's going to get a break here the last 7 seconds. Wiggins introduces himself. Plymouth South pops it out, and that's going to do it. A lot of talking going on. Plymouth South, a little chippy here at the end, but the Vineyard pretty much dominated this game. We're in control the whole time. I don't think it was really ever in doubt. Plymouth South manufactured 2 nice ones, but the Vineyard sustained pressure all game on the power play and the penalty kill. Really never in doubt. So the Vineyard will leave here with a 6-2 win and host Nauset next Wednesday. We'll show you the handshake and then we'll be out of here. But thank you for joining us. For Chris Wiggin, I'm Ryan Ruley. We'll see you next Wednesday.